I'm one half of the artist. My other artist is my other half, my better half, which is Misha. I'm from Los Angeles, California originally, and Misha's originally from Berlin, Germany. We're known as AKA Art and Words. This is one of our most popular pieces. It's called Einstein the Mathematician. And Misha will come on over here and she can help me with this one here. My favorite, my love. So this is a real equation for love, and it actually states on the paper, I love you, and I want a squeeze forever or as close to infinity as I can get. It's a quantum theory.
I like paper. I was a map maker, so I like paper. In Germany, you learn like map making like by hand, not AutoCAD computer. I learned to really dip the feather in the ink and magnifying glass and paint everything.
We were artists on our own right,
yes,
in a sense, doing our own form, and Misha had the idea to take my designs and her designs and show them in this sort of application. And I said, if we're going to do it, we got to do some of the crazier, more pop art designs.
Yeah.
We've got to come up with like our own language and our own concept that really speaks to people.
So we get donations. We get a lot of those sent to us. Thank God, in the beginning, we literally did dumpster diving, to find books. Yeah, we went to libraries because they throw them away right now because nobody, everybody Googles. It is like Christmas every time because we don't know what's in. We don't know how old are they, and there's really rare ones sometimes. This is from 1937.
What we do with that is when we comb through each of these papers, because nothing is random, we actually pick the words that are at the top of each dictionary page to enhance the central theme of what we're trying to say for the art piece. So this is a Disney piece. So she'll pick a couple of words at random, which I picked.
I don't wear my glasses, you pick them.
Okay. So it'll say extraordinary. Walt, of course, was extraordinary in the world that he built. Inspire. Or inspirer. He inspired a lot of people around the world with Disney.
So this will be a canvas later for one of the pieces we're working on right now for a gallery in Miami. And once this canvas is glued together, we can start painting on it. Those books get thrown away. Nobody's using them anymore. A lot of them are actually damaged. They're like spine broken, fire damaged, water damaged. So we're actually recycling them. We pretty much give them a new life. Instead of ending up in the trash can, reuse most of the pages and make art of it.
First of all, the paper's living on, so it's not disappeared for good, which means it's rare. It brings life to the meaning of the art piece because you have what they call
a deeper meaning.
A double entendre or a triple entendre. It's not just about the art, it's the words behind the art, and then the paper that is super old that also adds vintage meets pop art sort of reference to it. So if Jesus were an Abercrombie model and he was given a t-shirt that's hip and cool, it says YOLO, which is a very millennium slogan, which means you only live once. And this is Mary, dressed as an Abercrombie model. And if you look closely, her t-shirt says OMG. The ultimate expression of the term, oh my God, would look like this. Thank you. Now you get it. Now you get it. And this is the ultimate expression of you only live once. Right? Funny enough, we've had nuns and we've had priests buy the copies of this, and they understand that it's all in good humor. It's done in good fun. It's not meant to offend anybody. It's meant to play with words because we're called art and words. If you were to take the word duct tape and make it a live art piece, this is what it would look like. Duct tape. Yes, thank you. And the word at the top says stuck.
I shopped them online. I did shop them online.
Online dating.
I put them in my cart, and I'm like, I want this one.
But 12 years later, which it is, we don't even know our anniversary date. We don't look at it. I think I know better than her.
February somehow.
February something.
Yeah.
But
he's very romantic.
Yes.
He's counting the years. I don't even know. But I told him after 3 months that he loves me. You can just tell, but he never said it. And one day I just took him like, I know you love me. You can say it.
I was like, okay, good.
And he's like,
I should have handed her the Einstein is what I should have done. The real equation for love.
I'm more the one, what do I have to do today? And he is more like the visionary and the yes man. So if people say, can you do it? He says yes. And I'm like this. How do we do it? He's like, we'll figure it out. And now he's happy that I convinced him to do it.
That's right. She convinced me to do it.
He said, well, if people would like it and it would be so great, somebody would do it already. And I said, well, sometimes you are first.
We created this piece you know, in honor of RBG herself, Ruth Bader, and she was just super hip and super cool. And so we wanted to pay tribute to RBG and her personage and all the things that she's also done for women. When the piece ended up in a gallery in Washington, D.C., unbeknownst to us at first, the son of Ruth Bader Ginsburg saw it in a gallery. And he actually contacted us. And he said, do you mind if I could get a print of this to give to my mom? We're like, your mom? You mean the one and only Ruth Bader Ginsburg? We're like, no. You need to take that original from the gallery and you need to present it to mom. 2 weeks goes by and we come home and we find a special letter waiting for us that was dispatched from the Supreme Court. Your artwork of me with a Brooklyn Dodgers cap is hanging in the entrance to my bedroom. It is a gem that lifts my spirits and brings me joy whenever I pass it by, with huge appreciation for your artistry, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And what's amazing is also we know that from the date of the letter, she was going through her cancer treatments.
We want to also make it accessible to people if they can't afford like a big piece of our original pieces for, you know, a good amount of money. How nice would it be if they can maybe afford a pair of socks, a coaster, or, you know, whatever we have. So the socks are actually a very big hit. So when you wear them, you see the image front and back. So when you turn around, you see the image as well. Nice. We always say you see the image coming and going. Wow. Both words are related to the image. This says silent and strong. People do like to express their opinion with our art. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, if you loved her, you know what she stands for. So of course we have a lot of women who love wearing the socks and show, hey, I'm with her. So it is a statement, and that's why a lot of our art pieces are called statement pieces. This is a very popular one called the British pound. So pound, you know, the currency, and then pounding. So again, we play with words.
We're creating thoughtful art and cool pop art pieces that have something to say on
It's
top
funny, it's political, there's some political ones,
There's so
some
many
funny
avenues
ones,
that we can go with that, and commission pieces that make people cry or remember a loved one. We're mixed media artists that create pop art pieces with a very unique voice.
on vintage
On vintage
canvases.